Hello there, dear viewer, and welcome to attaQ. My name is Jakob. I'm your host, and you're watching a attaQ episode. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about USB-C adapters and really just try to do away with a misconception. For those of you who just found my channel, if you're new to me, then I am a music producer from Sweden, and I make content about making music with mobile devices such as the iPad and iPhone, but also with other external portable hardware synthesizers, drum machines, things like that. Very often on my channel, I get the question, Jakob, what USB-C adapters are you using? And I understand why people want to know that, because it can be hard finding good adapters, good USB hubs. And the USB-C port is still kind of fairly new, at least for people who are using Apple devices like the iPad Pros. That's what I've got here, an iPad Pro 11-inch from 2018. And so how did I know what USB hubs to buy? Because certainly they need some certification, right? No, they don't. You see, back when Apple devices were only equipped with a Lightning port, you had to make sure that the third-party USB peripherals that you purchased, they had to be MFI certified. And that basically means made for iPhone, made for iPad, made for iPod, made for iOS in essence. Now, when companies pay for this certification, they're getting technical support from Apple, and they might even be getting some hardware, chips or something like that, just to make sure that their stuff works really well with iOS. And whenever you were buying stuff that weren't certified, then they could end up stop working. Well, with USB-C, you're not running into that problem. You see, Apple actually did us a favor when they introduced the USB-C port at the bottom, because now you don't have to buy Apple-specific stuff, meaning you can go and get anything from any company out there. The problem is, though, when you buy stuff that is too cheap. Do not go and buy an adapter for $5 and then think that it's going to work as good as an adapter for $40. There is a difference in quality and quality control when talking about these products. If you buy really cheap stuff, you might end up with something that does not work. So here we've got a multi-port USB-C hub. So it's got 3 USB-A adapters, 1 power through port, and a network LAN adapter port. Now, the thing with this is that this was not rated or sold as an iPad thing. No, it's actually sold as something you use with your MacBooks. And it turns out that stuff that have been rated for MacBooks work really well. Like this thing here. You see, this has a VGA port here, USB-A port, and also a power through port for USB-C adapters. And it works really well with iPad 2, and it's actually rated and sold as a MacBook peripheral. Now, this one didn't have any marking really. It didn't say whether it was MacBook or iPad. It's basically just a headphone port with a USB-C charging port. And that's all it is. And when you connect it, it actually says that it's a Realtek sound interface inside, a 2-channel Realtek sound interface. Well, this thing costed me about $15, and this about $35, and this about $50 or something like that. So 3 different brands, 3 different types of USB-C hubs, and they're all working with my iPad Pro here. It doesn't really matter as long as it's not too cheap, and nothing needs to be Apple certified or anything. So go out there and find some fun USB-C ports to use with your iPad Pros. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you thought that the video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't think the video was helpful, give me a thumbs down. And if you want to support this channel, then you can do that by sharing this video. And if you want to support me in a financial way, then go check out my music first, a full list of links down below. And then I've also got Patreon and PayPal. And if you don't want to do any of that, then that's okay too. As usual, I wish you a very productive week. Now go finger all of your stuff and have a lot of fun doing it.